Today on Mystery Monday, we are talking about the Christmas Massacre, the real story of Bloody Bob Sims. Now, while Christmas in the United States is not only full of happiness and joy tales, some gruesome and horrible true stories are needed to be told. It's the real story of Bloody Bob Sims. He even looks kind of creepy with that grin he's doing on there, doesn't he? Now, he was born in 1839 in Womack Hill community in Alabama. Robert Bruce Sims was a Confederate veteran that returned from the war to continue farming, which is what most men did during the 1800s. Now, during the war, Bob Sims served in the 22nd Alabama Infantry. Sims was injured in battle, captured and imprisoned at Camp Morton in Indiana by the Union. Sorry about that. On his return to Choctaw County, he briefly served as a county road surveyor. Now, his strong church views only grew with the time in the war field, but it's divergent from the standard teachings. After strong conflicts with local church leaders, Sims founded his own church. As a result, they became known as the Simsites. If you see that, he took his last name and made his own name for it. For Sims, only one law could follow, the God's law. He refused to obey county laws and refused to pay taxes on land, goods, and his brand new venture, moonshine. Now, Reverend Richard Bryant Carroll was one of his oppositionists. He also preached against Sims' moonshine business. One of the Simpsonites wanted to date the Salweepa preacher daughter. Reverend Carroll ran away with the man from his property. Now, this became known as the Choctaw County War. And the next morning, on May the 1st of 1891, Reverend Richard Carroll's body was found with bullet holes laying on his porch. Local police did not arrest anyone, but among the locals, Sims and his followers were the main suspects. As a result of that, both sides shared confrontations and heated arguments. On that same year of December the 23rd, the Simsites razed and burned a local merchant, John Million's home. Now, John McMillan's name was listed among the names from the town who reported Sims to federal officials. Inside the house, people, including women and children, woke up with smoke and flames engulfing the home. In desperation, they fled from the burning home. They faced Sims and his men shooting and aiming to kill anyone who tried to leave out of the house. 2 adults and 3 children died. Belle McKenzie, the young teacher, died from her wounds 3 weeks later. Now, the next day, Christmas Eve, a posse with the addition of angry residents surrounded the Sims house. Inside, Sims, his wife with their children, had the company of several church members. The standoff between the sheriff and the Simsites barricaded inside the house while negotiating to Sims to turn himself in. With the sheriff's promise to protect his family and followers from the outraged crowd, Bob Sims would agree to surrender. On Christmas Day, the sheriff agreed to keep the women and children safe from harm, but the others would be arrested and prosecuted. Now, as a result, as I said, he agreed, and the sheriff took Bob Sims and his followers into custody. They were taken by the posse and escorted in a wagon toward the jail by 25 men. The unhappy mob, though, surrounded the wagon, dragging Bob Sims and another 3 men to hang from a tree limb. The sheriff keeps his promise, protecting the women and the children. The bodies of Bloody Bob Sims and his followers were buried in the Sims Cemetery by the days after the Christmas of 1891. Now, if you want to find more references and information, you can check out Alabama Scoundrels, Outlaws, Pirates, Bandits, and Bushwhackers by Kelly Kazek and William Ehrlich. You can find that on Amazon, I believe. There's also just other information you can look up and find out about each one of the characters that I've talked about in the past on the notorious outlaws, and find them online. Just do your research. As I said, Encyclopedia Britannica is a good one. You can find Alabama.com sometimes does articles. But Bloody Bob Sims was kind of ruthless and caused all of these issues with everything. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and we will see you soon.